My name is Sarah Al-Rahib, and I am the Education and Employment Manager at UforChange. So the education fair was an attempt to sort of bring different schools together in a comfortable place for youth who are intimidated to go to the larger education fairs around the city. So what we wanted to do was to bring all the major schools in Toronto. So we had several different schools including George Brown, University of Toronto, York University, Seneca, Humber, Ryerson, and OCAD University. Here at UforChange we have a lot of newcomer youth, and they're new to the country. They don't know what their options are in terms of university, in terms of college, even in terms of going back to high school. That's why we have this fair, because it's so important, because nobody really knows where to go and people don't know who to ask. So to bring together all the major schools into one place and to have experts in recruitment and admissions come together and explain to people what's required of them is really invaluable. There are several barriers when it comes to applying to post-secondary education. The first thing is a lack of resources and a lack of knowledge around the issues that surround going into university and college. I think another very big barrier is the fact that people have responsibilities, and maybe they're working. And even if it's not in a job that they really care about, they're working and they're making income, so it's very, very difficult to say, I'm going to drop that for 4 years and go to university. I think another barrier, and probably the most common barrier amongst high school age youth, is that they just don't know what they want to do. So they feel, okay, I'm going to take a year off and sort of figure out what I want to do and then go from there. But realistically, when you're taking a year off after high school, you're not going to get some magical revelation of, oh, I know what I'm going to do now, everything's clear, you know. That's not how it happens. You have to research and you have to put the time in to figure out what you're good at, what your skills are, and what you're going to use those skills to become. So unfortunately, because in the traditional school system there's so many youth and very few teachers, and sometimes the guidance department can't handle the amount of information that youth really need to be properly equipped towards their futures. So at UforChange we have something called success mapping, and that helps youth take their goals and ideas for their future and push towards their different dreams and ambitions. So in order for them to get a true and rich understanding of what they're about to pursue, I felt that it was very important to bring together professionals who knew what they were talking about and who could give them the time to educate them as to their options.